I mean, we're live already, so I don't know why you're still continuing the last conversation. Good morning, Internet.
Uh-oh. Hi, Internet.
It's me, Wingsum, and
It's
that's
hello?
Wingy. Hello, that's my sister. This is okay.
Yes.
Hello to our 0 viewers. Every week we draw a new D&D character. That's it. That's the stream. Okay, this week we're drawing an elf, artificer, alchemist, and sage. Let's assign these stats. They rolled 2 15s, an 11, a 10, and 2 9s.
Interesting. I
Well, one of
actually
the
did put
15s absolutely has to go to intelligence, right?
yeah. I actually rolled those stats last night because I could not find my screenshots of these characters that I definitely took.
Hilarious. It's fine. What do elves get a bonus to? Just Dex, right?
Is it just Dex? I feel like
Yeah.
they're also. Oh, damn. +2 to Dex? Damn, girl.
You cannot say damn girl like that into the microphone.
I
I
do
mean, I
what I
think
want.
that because they have the advantage against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep, which is kind of big.
Well, we can. Well, so that's just the base elf thing. If you give them like high elf gets an increase to
Oh.
1 of intelligence, and Eladrin also gets an increase of 1 to intelligence.
Okay, we're not drawing an Eldrin. I can't do that something that exotic today.
Wood elf gets wisdom.
Well, let's make them a high elf, right? Because like, when else are we gonna draw a high elf? The two of us.
Yeah, truly.
Okay, I would be inclined to put the other 15 into con, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then we could throw one of the 9s into Dex, and then it becomes an 11.
Hold on.
I think alchemists tend to be entirely support class.
I think so too. I'm always inclined to give high dex, but that's just because of I like to have a high armor class.
Well, so then that we could give them the 11, which will then become a 13.
What do we have left? We have strength, charisma.
Well, one of the 9s is going to go to strength because that's just who we are as people. So then we have a 9 and a
Yeah.
10 for wisdom and charisma. But I would almost
I
be.
actually kind of I do think that we should do the 9 as dex so we get it to 11 and then we can just have flat charisma and wisdom.
Yeah. I'm going to put the 11 into charisma because I do plan on making this person a grifter.
We're trying our best to not do too many shitheads, everybody.
If you're new to stream, just know that there's a triangle. It's the grifter shithead actually playable triangle, and we've made a lot of shitheads.
It's actually at this point mostly just shitheads.
It's mostly shitheads, and I think it's because the two of us are shitheads. Okay, we do have to name this person. Hello, fantasy name generator.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
I feel like elf names are always unnecessarily floral, though.
I could just name them Poppy and be done.
No, Poppy's too nice of a name.
It's true,
What about
it's too coherent.
Lysander?
Ugh. I don't want to draw a man.
Okay. You want to draw a woman?
I do want to draw a woman.
Eileen?
Here's the thing is that, okay, Eileen gives me, like, too much Asian auntie vibe. Or more accurately, it's like Asian cousin, but they're not your cousin.
Okay, but how about Emerald?
Emerald Lagasse.
Bam!
Yeah. We could do Emerald and really lean into that bitch energy.
Okay, we'll call her Emerald Degrassi.
We can't be allowed on the internet. I don't know
Emerald
why people
DeGrasse
still let
Tyson,
us.
also an option. I think Degrassi is funnier though. But I'm gonna spell it
This
Degrassi
is
like
turning into Vinny D's nuts.
DAGRASSY.
Why?
I think this is our best name yet. I'm very happy with this one. Grimbo Grumbo was pretty good though.
Grumbo Grumbo was incredible. It took us like 2 seconds, and then we were like, yes.
And then we
This
just
is
vibe
Grumbo
for the rest of the
Grumbo.
stream. At some point, we should finish rendering DJ Chatbot. Okay, I'm gonna flip over to your screen. Are you ready?
No. Whatever, you're gonna watch the process of drawing a stream egg.
3, 2, 1, go. Hello?
This
So
is
have you ever...
stream egg.
Stream Egg is
Huh?
incredible, for the record. But also, have you ever canvas flipped Stream Egg?
No.
I think one of them legs much longer than the other.
Oh, for sure. I don't know why you're even asking this question. I don't give a shit. One of
Should we
yours
make
is
it-
also longer.
Should we make a compilation album for Stream Egg?
We can. I have all of them.
It'd be kind of a lot of work, honestly.
I
Deconstructed
know.
Stream Egg was really choice, though. I gotta give you that.
Yeah, I'm really proud of that one, actually. It does lean into modern art and absurdism, and
Every time you talk, I get concerned. And every time...
Huh? Oh no! Oh no! 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 Anyways, I call this my what is this? Which fucking modern dance technique is this?
I don't know. But if you
It's
put him
one
in a
of them
tube, we could
modern-
have called it Graham.
I already made a Martha Graham reference. on
You're
this
right. We've made
stream.
actually multiple. It's unacceptable.
This
The
is
number of
something
jokes
that I
on
was...
this stream that are truly for no one.
That's not true. They're for someone. They're just us.
Our real and most important audience is ourselves.
I mean, it's true because we're the only ones who are consistently watching this shit. Oops.
Fuck.
Okay. Do you want to talk about this character so I can start drawing and it won't be crazy?
I guess. Okay. Let's just dive right into this well, let's do elf stuff first because that's easier. We already talked about it. They get a +2 to Dex and a +1 to Intelligence. They live forever, and I mean, if you believe in Tolkien stuff, they're like tall and blonde and beautiful. But we're just gonna make an
We're
elf.
not doing that.
We're gonna do a round friend. That neck is wild though.
Listen, I don't draw things normal. Okay, you just have to let me do my own shit.
All right, fine.
Because I was about to give them no neck. You should be even proud that I gave them a neck.
I mean, no neck is fine, right? We both do a cartoon style, so it's not like...
This is just Baymax from Big Hero 6.
Oh, one of the undergrads in my lab told me that I remind her of the Asian girl in Big Hero 6, the one with the short black hair.
What's her power? What's she do?
I think she might roller skate. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie, and really the only thing I remember is that there's a cat and the brother is dead.
Yeah, that was really a lot in the first, 20 minutes
I wasn't
of the movie.
ready for there to be a death in this movie because it is about a marshmallow man.
Okay.
Anyways, elves don't sleep, they trance, and they just get proficiency in perception, which is always useful. And then,
What do your elf eyes see?
what are your elf eyes see, Legolas?
Sorry. Sorry.
You're really not, is the thing.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with this drawing, to be perfectly honest.
And they have advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Magic can't put them to sleep. Okay, let's get into the artificer thing. The artificers are actually such a complicated caster.
They are, well, because they're half casters, right? But then a lot of them are not. Not all of them are martially. Like
Martially
the other half
inclined.
isn't always, yeah, the other half isn't always martial.
The other half is sometimes just goon. Um,
Yeah,
so they're
most of the time it's
intelligence
just a goon, right?
casters. Yeah, pretty much. They're intelligence casters, and they can like the main things that they can do are actually kind of outside of combat almost because like magical tinkering is like something that you would really just do like to an object in like a oh in like an exploration sense, like if you need a light or if you need a distraction or something, um or you need to like send a message to your bud. But basically you can like make mundane objects do things that you want, such as shedding bright light in a 5 foot radius, or emitting an unusual uh, odor.
Pretty sure the artificer in our first campaign used that to do a detection, like a
Yeah, I
metal
can't believe I
detector.
allowed that, honestly.
Honestly, once I actually read what artificers do, I was like, wow, I cannot believe that this happened.
It's just that I didn't understand what artificers did when it happened, so I just let it happen, and I really should not have. Um,
Okay, but what if I draw a big cauldron so I don't have to draw the lower body?
I mean, you do you, fam.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, and then artificers do this thing where they infuse items. It's basically your ability is you get to make a like minor magical item every long rest. You've got a maximum number of infusions, and there's like a big list you can choose from. And I don't think there's a way for us to make that entertaining on stream, so I'm just simply not going to go through all of them. It's just not worth it.
That's
But
totally fair.
yeah, I mean, if we run out of things to talk about, you can talk about it in the second half.
Can talk about my favorite infusions.
These are a few of my favorite infusions. Why does it look like this person's taking a bath in a cauldron right now?
Maybe they bathe in their potions. I
Gross.
don't know. You know there's a white person out there who'd be like, wow, that's so what's the word? I don't know. There's someone out there who'd be into it.
If you put lavender and sage in the tub, it will help you sleep. Is that it?
Probably. They're gonna be grabbing some herb here. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Some burb?
Herb with an H. This is just some herb. What would we name her again? Emerald DeGrasse. I hate us. This is unacceptable.
Wow. I realized just now that maybe I should have a few references up.
Honestly, live life on the edge. I don't have any references. I don't have any references up right now, so we're just swinging it.
Honestly, live life on the edge is such an anti-law sister thing to say.
I mean, yes, but have you considered that we should do it?
No. Truly not even once.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, Harold
Oh,
agrees.
yelling. Hello?
I kind of want to give her a bun.
I love giving
Like
people
a
buns. It's one of the few hairstyles I can really draw.
Hi, Harold. Can you please move? Thank you. Please, sir. Oh, I almost gave her human ass ears. Harold, I need you to move.
This stream is already poison.
Whenever a stream's not poison, can you even imagine?
I cannot imagine. Artificers get thieves tools, I think, and then the alchemist subclass also gets alchemy tools. You can pick up healing word and ray of sickness. Healing word is a great spell. Great spell all around. Highly recommend every party have at least one person that can say do healing word.
Oops.
Oops, indeed. So the sort of iconic thing for the alchemist is that they get this thing called experimental elixir, which is wildly unreliable because you roll a d6 to determine how many elixirs you get. But I believe the elixirs don't expire, so you can just keep like stacking them if you don't use them.
Oh, really?
Oh no, until the end of your next long rest.
I was gonna say,
Okay,
I'm
so you
pretty
can't
sure they
stack
expire.
them.
How do you draw a messy bun? I don't do messy buns, so I don't know.
Okay, so you can spend spell slots to make more elixirs, which is kind of annoying because you don't really have a lot of spell slots as a half caster.
I was gonna say that of the artificer classes, this one is the one that I would have the
Yeah,
hardest
so
time
I think
playing.
that the alchemist really has to rely on their infusions, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's just
Their
like there's a
infusions,
lot
and
of
then this one would
resources to
have to pick up
manage.
like a damaging cantrip for sure, because otherwise they can't do jack shit in battle.
Yeah.
And it requires an action to drink or administer the elixir. But a lot of these elixirs are very cool.
I
And
mean,
some
one
of
of
them
them
can definitely
heals,
be
so.
done before battle, right? So one of them, two of them are like 10-minute things. One of them's an hour-long thing. And it doesn't require concentration, which is huge. So the first one is the classic healing, 2d4 plus intelligence modifier, which is better than healing word, but I think not as good as cure wounds.
I think it's
Depending on what your
better than
intelligence modifier
cure.
is. Um,
Well,
the
cure
second
wounds
one is
also would
the
be. I think
drinker's
it's better than
walking
cure
speed
wounds.
increases by 10 feet for 1 hour. So, like, if you're going into like a dungeon and you just know that you're gonna have problems, like drinking this right before is actually super useful. Drinker gains +1 bonus to AC for 10 minutes is one, which is also pretty cool. Boldness, drinker can roll d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute. That one's a little challenging because you definitely have to do that one either immediately before battle or during battle as an action. I do like the one that just gives you a flying speed of 10 feet for 10 minutes. That's hilarious to me.
It's funny.
And then there's one that you just get to transform yourself, all of the alter self spell. And it lasts for 10 minutes. But I think that one of the struggles with the alchemist is that they don't have a lot going on martially. I would almost multi-class this one into something.
I find that I feel like artificer multi-classes are hard though.
I can't hear you. Interesting.
Hello?
Awesome.
Hello?
I can't hear you. Hold on.
Is this better?
Can you try talking again?
Hello?
Uh-oh. um, right. So I can see that sound is coming through on your end because I can see the sound bar going up and down, but I can't actually hear it, which makes the whole conversation thing kind of challenging.
Yeah, you've interrupted me like 7 times at this point.
Can you try unmuting yourself on Discord actually?
It's gonna give a horrible echo. Hello?
What's up? I think OBS is broken and I can't tell if your sound is coming through on stream or not. So let me just open a stream window up that isn't on my computer.
Okay, with me having Discord open, it might be giving a horrible echo right now.
Well, so the only way it would echo is on my end. Because nothing is like recording you.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm going to mute myself for a second while I investigate on Twitch. Okay, can you mute yourself on Discord and then talk into OBS for me?
Hello?
Okay, now unmute yourself on Discord and talk again for me.
Hello?
Okay, so it's working. You keep yourself unmuted on Discord. For some reason, OBS has crapped right the fuck out for your sound coming to me, but your sound is going onto stream, so life is fine. This is a good shape, by the way, for a character. I like it.
Thank you. I don't really know what I'm... Here's the thing is that I don't draw breasts that much.
So then don't.
Great. I'm a duo round friend.
Round friend, round friend.
Anyways, I was saying while you were going over those things and couldn't hear me that the healing from this is better than a first level cure wounds.
Yeah.
Just because like averages, it's gonna be a little better. It's gonna be harder to get the max, but it'll average out to be better.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, though, that, like, I mean, I understand sort of, like, flavor-wise why they did it, but it is a little annoying that you can't choose which experimental elixir you make, because it does kind of nerf the...
I think you can if you burn a spell slot. So you get one at the beginning of the day, and then you burn a spell slot, and you can say which elixir it is.
Oh, okay, I misread. Yep, you're right.
I looked into playing an alchemist at one point, so
yeah, you're totally right. So then I feel like every day it's worth it to just make one of the healing elixirs at the top of the day.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, it burns a spell slot, which is kind of annoying because you don't have a lot of spell slots as a half caster, but like if you're one of the sort of utility healers of the group, then it just makes sense.
I think there's no way to not make an alchemist like a support class. You know? It just doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, they absolutely have to be a support class. Like our friendo here has nothing that can do damage other than like if they pick up a damaging cantrip, like catapult or something. And even then, they don't have a high
catapult
spell
a
save.
cantrip?
Oh, catapult might be level 1 actually. Yeah. They don't have a very high spell save though, so I would almost be inclined to give them an attack roll 1. Let's see what the artificer spell list includes.
There's some good artificer spells out there.
There are actually. They do get booming blade, which is funny. Firebolt, they get firebolt, which is a great cantrip.
Is that like a D10 cantrip?
No. The only D10 cantrip is Eldritch Blast. Firebolt
Mm.
is. Oh wait, no, it is a D10.
Yeah, I think Eldritch Blast is just better because you can do multiple attacks. I think that's why it's better.
Oh, yeah. So Firebolt is really powerful. I think that in the past, Firebolt was strictly Wizard and Sorcerer, which are sort of damage casters. So that makes sense.
But it makes sense that it's like all the intelligence casting spells or classes get this cantrip.
Yeah, I think that makes sense also. Firebolt is a great one. I actually also
I
really
think
like Lightning Lore, honestly.
I like lightning lure a lot. It was weird that I put it on my sorcerer though because I am not a melee caster. Um,
I mean, it's within 15 feet of you, so it's
that's
definitely
fair.
short range, but like I do like the like pulling towards you aspect of it. I think is really good. Like Thorn Whip
Yeah.
is a great one. Oh, they get Thorn Whip. Thorn Whip is 30 feet, so I think that's the one that would make the most sense.
Yeah. I think you can also get poison spray as an artificer, which is like a D12.
That one's a Dex save though,
Yeah.
or a
Saving
con save
cantrips
maybe.
are
Con
hard.
save.
Yeah.
Yeah, saving cantrips are hard because I mean, at the very least, you're not burning a spell slot like you would with like a first level spell. But
Mm-hmm.
if you are like early days, you don't have a very high spell save. Like this person's spell save is only 13 at level 3.
Is
Um,
it?
right. When does the is the proficiency bonus 2 from the start? Okay, so it's 13 until level 5.
Yeah.
Which is not very
That's the
high
hard
unless you
part,
take the ASI. Um,
which I
yeah, so
would
you'd
for this
almost rather
person.
I think this person would need to take the ability score improvement to be honest with you to be useful.
Oh my god.
Um, but also like as a
How long will
support
it take me to
caster,
draw this? This is okay. This is gonna take me a
do
sec.
you want to just use there's an oval like make a new layer, use the oval lasso tool
mm, interesting. Here's
and
the
then just
deal. I
fill it
don't.
and use that as your reference.
I don't like doing this.
Why not?
I just don't.
I think it needs to be more squirt,
Scorch.
like flatten
Yeah.
it.
I just don't like doing
You could have
this.
just transformed it. You could have just transformed it. Why is this
No,
happening?
I'm on the wrong layer.
Why? What layer is this on?
Listen,
Canvas flip?
no. I'm feeling combative.
I can't imagine why. It's not too bad.
I feel like the arm is too out, or maybe not out enough. I can't tell actually.
I actually also can't tell tragically. No, seriously, I can't.
I feel like maybe what it is that this shoulder needs to come out more and then it needs to cut down more. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe?
Like,
I don't know. My shoulders are so strange that I have no real concept of how a shoulder look.
what a shoulder.
How a shoulder look? Hey internet, how a shoulder look?
Yeah, I think just there's something weird about this arm.
Um Meow?
Honestly, I'm just gonna leave it. YOLO.
Just leave it. It didn't strike me as weird to be honest with you.
Cool. Wait, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with this oval next. Oh God, I got another bug bite. Sorry. Um. Okay. I will outline this oval. Would you like to continue talking about the alchemist class?
No.
Okay.
At ninth level, they get gaseous form.
Love gaseous form.
I love gaseous form. That's a good ass spell. Okay, so the next thing that they get is at fifth level, which they get something called alchemical savant. Um, so you enhance the healing and damage you create through your magical chemicals. So whenever you cast a spell using your alchemist supplies as the spellcasting bonus, which like or focus, which like why would you use anything else? You gain a bonus to one roll of the spell. So that roll must restore hit points or be damaged that is acid, fire, necrotic, or poison. And the bonus equals your intelligence modifier, minimum of +1. So, in other words, if you cast Healing Word, you get another +3 on it. I think first at level 4, this character would need to take the ability score improvement, but at level 8, it might make sense to take one of the healing feats that
Oh,
like
yeah,
gives
yeah,
you
yeah.
your spell casting bonus to your healing die, and then with the alchemical savant, then it actually starts to become interesting in terms of how much healing you can do. I'm not totally sure though, because of the way the alchemist stuff is built, like I really feel like um there's not a lot for this person to do actually besides like healing and buffing and occasionally throwing a ranged spell. I think if we had rolled different stats or maybe applied that 15 in con to dex or strength, we could have taken a multi-class for this person into something with like a damaging thing just because they're a half caster. So
Yeah, but I don't know. It just
but
makes
where's the
more
fun in
sense
that?
to. And also, just like as an alchemist, you want high con.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to put on
It is kind of
guidelines
nice
of
for
the.
this character to have high con because you often like I do feel like a lot of healing characters don't necessarily have high constitution.
That's fair. I always prioritize constitution because I am what a min maxer. Um, sorry, I just can't help myself. You know, I just can't help
It's just
myself.
that when the numbers do the good number, how can you resist?
Truly.
How can you resist numbering it up?
Okay, it's time to get to the face.
I think once you're done with the face, we can actually swap over to me, because we're already running out of things to talk about with the artificer.
Well, we haven't even talked about what this person is doing, right?
Yeah, I know. Like, so where did they? What is their story? Why are they where they are? What's their adventure? Um,
Well,
their background is sage, so like some of their potions definitely work, but also because they're a grifter, some of them just don't work, or maybe they just overcharge. That could be it too.
I feel like it's just overcharging for multivitamins.
Yeah, you're so right. Like they don't necessarily hurt you, and they also may even help, but like they're definitely wildly overpriced.
They could live in like the equivalent of like a I feel like there's some like really fancy neighborhoods in LA, but I'm actually not familiar enough with LA to like pull them out of my to pull the names out of my ass. Um,
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe like in one of those you know how like sometimes fancy neighborhoods will have their own little like shopping area that's essentially just a fancy strip mall, but it's got like
But
the
everything
aesthetic
costs
of
like
wealth.
at least $100.
Yes, exactly. I feel like she's got like a boutique there, you know?
Hmm.
And she for sure sells anti-aging creams.
And her name
Um,
is Emerald.
I don't make
I
the
mean,
rules. Her name
her
is
name is.
Emerald.
She has
She
to.
sells incense,
Okay, but is
incense
Emerald
and
her real name, or is it her like
what?
fancy
Her
city
real name's
name?
probably just like Emma.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
I've
I love
chosen a
watching you decide where the eye go.
I've chosen a weird eye shape for me. So
I
this
don't hate it.
just
What
like
is she looking at? Is she looking at her hand? What's in the other hand, by the way?
this is gonna be pretend like there's an herb hanging here.
I see. I see.
She's grabbing it,
Oh,
and
I
then
see.
this
That's
hand.
what the purple squiggle is.
I
Okay, I
crushed
didn't
it on this
interpret that
sketch.
correctly. I feel like she's a motivational speaker also. It just feels right. Or she wanted to be a motivational speaker also, but lacked the charisma to do so. So instead, she's like just overpricing her horrible potions.
She likes to talk about
And the
the
power
power
of
that you
you
have, the power that you
in your
have
heart
as a
and
strong,
soul.
independent boss woman.
And she smells insane.
Yeah, she has to.
I don't make the rules. She smells like every single herb on the planet just at
And,
once.
and they sell that as a perfume at her alchemist store.
And they also she also somehow smells like sparkles. What if I just draw a storefront?
I'm fine with that.
We don't. I don't. What if I just don't even draw a character?
Do whatever you want. Okay, I can't get this eye placement correct. Like, if I was a better artist, I would actually draw myself guidelines on the face, but who wants to do that?
Me every time. What?
Keep talking.
I literally can't. I really can't. I'm just mesmerized by you struggling to draw this eyebrow eye combination. It's honestly riveting.
I'm sure it is. I should always start with the cut off eye. I should never start with the one that's going to turn out well. Match the energy.
Hey man, it's not too late to copy paste, transform, horizontal flip that shit, my dude.
It's going to look weird.
So, everything else you've drawn so far has looked weird. But at the very least, then you can like kind of. It's fine. It's fine. Just move the pupil to the right spot and it's fine. Don't test me today, bitch.
Why? Why not?
My back hurts.
I mean, mood.
I'm not interested in fighting with you on this eyeball.
I feel like you're always interested in fighting, no?
You're right. Sometimes I start saying that I'm non-confrontational and then I realize that what it is that I am actually very confrontational, but I also am deeply introverted.
Yeah.
And that's the struggle here.
Her eyes are too far up on the head.
It looks fine, honestly, because she's looking up, so you would get that sort of chin angle.
Oh wait, also I should just give her like a little
Seriously?
bit more of a chin.
No, 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 no. I like it without the chin. I like no, no, no. I like it without the chin. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow,
Oh
meow, meow.
no, we
This
can't
stream
have
is
this on
so
stream.
bad. This is the worst stream we've ever done. No, Humbert was definitely worse.
I was gonna say, I don't think anything will ever top Humbert.
No, Humbert was definitely our
Um,
worst stream. I can't believe we had an actual stranger in that stream watching us and willingly chatting with us. I don't know what was happening.
did we?
Yeah, we did. We really did. I don't know where they've gone. Perhaps they've watched
They've
a
never
few
come
more.
back.
They've never come back. I
Maybe
mean, they
they've never
follow
come
us is
back.
the thing.
Oh. If
Hey
you're
friend,
out
if you're
there,
out
we
there,
appreciate you.
we love you, we appreciate you, and we want you to feel comfortable chatting with us, even though we come at you with like a really aggressive energy.
I just gave this person the tiniest hand, the tiniest little baby hand.
I love
It's
it.
kind of funny.
You give
It's
everybody
kind
a
of
tiny little
funny.
baby nub hand. What are you
No, this
talking
one's
about?
tinier. This one is tinier.
Oh, it is really small. What is it holding also? Are you just, is this person just, I just want to make sure, is this person just simply dipping their bare ass hand right into a boiling pot of
I'm
potion?
realizing
Like,
that
what's
the reason
happening?
why this looks weird is because this hand actually needs to be higher because they're gonna hold like a spoon, you know? I know you wanted to make stream shorter because we run out of things to talk about, but I simply can't draw faster anymore.
Oh, yeah, this is stream poison for sure.
You say that about
Why are
literally
you?
everything is the problem.
Well, this one actually is. I just want to be very clear, my dude. I do feel like, and this is a joke for nobody other than us. This definitely is in the U Village, this shop.
Yes.
Just know that there's a college shopping center that's like actually way too expensive in Seattle, and that's kind of the energy that is happening here.
No, stop it.
Do you think? Wait, okay, we got sidetracked again. What the hell is this person doing on this adventure? We've established that they've got this incredible storefront, this incredible boutique.
The only thing I could think of was business lawsuit, and then I was like, we can't.
We can't do a lawsuit. We can't do a lawsuit one. Neither of us know anything about the law. It would really fall apart quite quickly. Maybe a really, really wealthy person commissions something from them that they can't actually make. And so she makes it. The wealthy person is like, this doesn't work, and I'm gonna ruin you unless you do it properly. You have one more chance. And then she like does some research, and there's like some specific ingredients she has to go fetch, and it's like a whole thing.
It's like a whole thing.
It's like a whole thing. I do think that there is a shitty teen involved. That she
Is there
hires a
not?
part-time shitty teen in her shop. But
Is
I
the
think the
part-time
shitty teen is
an
maybe a
actual
sorcerer.
genius? Oh,
Oh,
we
that would
went
be
two
hilarious
different.
also. But I do feel like a sorcerer is funny because that's like very much inherited power, and like this is a wealthy neighborhood.
That's fair. What if
So shitty teen
she gets
sorcerer.
hired to tutor her wealthy person's shitty teen? So it's like my shitty teen wants to learn XYZ skills and thinks you're really cool. So therefore you're going to teach my shitty teen.
But then where's the quest part of it? Huh? Oh,
They
is this
fuck
just a
up.
separate family in the area?
I don't know. It could be.
Oh, maybe they. Okay, so maybe she gets hired to teach Shitty Teen. Shitty Teen and her get into some shenanigans at the house, accidentally break something valuable and irreplaceable. And they're like, ruh-roh. And then they like have to go get all the ingredients to make it again. I don't know what this item is. Maybe it's like the source of their sorcerer powers or something.
The family sorcerer powers situation. This is a bad hand. I'm never gonna be good at drawing hands.
We can also call it on your drawing, my dude. We don't have to do this.
I don't. I really don't understand why you're rushing so much.
I mean, the thing is, once I start drawing, then I no longer have to think of the story. Uh, I kind of liked it better though when she was like hired to make a fancy potion, and then the fancy potion didn't work out. And then the wealthy person was like,
You're
"You need
far
to
away
get
from your mic
this."
right now.
I'm really not. I don't know why
It
it's. Is this
sounded
better?
crazy for a second. Yes, that's better.
Oh, strange. Okay. Well, so what I was saying was I kind of liked the idea better though of like somebody commissioned like a really specific kind of potion that she couldn't actually make. She gets in trouble for messing up the potion. They say you have one more chance or I'll ruin you. So then she like goes on this adventure
I mean, that's fine.
to like fetch all the ingredients. But then maybe the shitty teen is just one of her other best paying customers is like, you need to hire my kid. Thank you. So she hires her kid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then let's think. Who else is in the party then?
Social media manager.
No, Emerald does her own social media. She's
Are
all
you
about that
kidding me?
hustle.
Social media is an entire full time job.
No, I understand that's an entire full time job. Emerald does her own social media and it's bad.
I think it has to be really good though if she's in the U Village, is the problem.
You're right. Okay, fine. There's also a social media manager, and they are an College of Eloquence bard. I don't make the rules.
Yeah,
But
sorry.
maybe the social media manager is actually not wealthy the way that everybody in this area is, and she's
Mm-hmm. What are we
like
doing?
Emerald's college friend. What?
Yeah.
You talking to yourself or you talking to me?
Meow.
She's like Emerald's college friend who like knew her as she was concocting this persona and like keeps Emerald grounded and tells her when she's full of bullshit.
Are they co-workers to lovers?
Hello?
Huh?
Coworkers to lovers? And then they adopt the teenager and they leave.
They leave the
The
town
horrible town that
and
they
they
live in.
simply leave. And they
They
simply
flee the
leave.
town. They flee the town. They shed the shackles of capitalism and they flee. Is that anything?
Huh? Huh? Hmm?
Huh?
Is that what we want to do? Is
Does
that
she
what
live
we
up?
want to do?
She lives above the apothecary, right?
Yeah. Otherwise, how would she afford a U Village shopfront?
Yeah, she's like really not even supposed to live up there, probably.
Yeah, she. It's like the quote unquote storeroom, but it is a bedroom.
It is a bedroom, and her roommate is her social media manager.
Roommates to lovers? Sorry.
One of our most
Okay.
unhinged streams yet.
Honestly, that's saying something because we've had some incredibly unhinged streams.
I do feel like the shitty teen has sorcerer powers, but also maybe they're like really good with plants, right?
I'm sure there's some sort of nature sorcerer.
Is there? I don't think there is.
Hmm.
Sorcerer subclasses. This is totally relevant to today's stream, right?
So relevant.
Uh, um, there's Clockwork Soul. That's not it. Divine Soul, maybe?
I don't know. Maybe there's not. Maybe it's just like the what is it? Like there's I feel like within the druid and cleric subclasses there's usually some overlap of like this one's about nature and this one's also about
Nature-y.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Weirdly, I think nature is an intelligence skill, but most of the naturally inclined classes are wisdom casters,
Yeah.
which is a bizarre take by wizards. You hear that, wizards? Some of your takes are bizarre. Come at me.
Anyways, she
Um,
has hoop earrings.
she absolutely does.
I don't like
No,
the
what
rules.
about
I'll
long
actually.
dangly boys, actually?
Oh, you're right. I might do this in a different color so you
I
can see
kind of
it.
I kind of like a long dangler and then like a couple of cartilage piercings. Like one of those
I
cartilage
do.
climbing vine piercings. That's like a
Hmm. Yeah, yeah,
constellation
yeah.
of stars. A constellation of star
What's on her
diamonds.
dangly though?
Just a full ass plant. Just a full ass hanging potted plant.
Yeah. Well, these ones are kind of like this.
I'm
I'll
glad
figure
that
it
we're
out.
doing the important things here, which is to say, figuring out her jewelry.
Listen, it's really important to
She
me as a
also
human.
wears. She also wears colorful, sparkly makeup. Ah, yeah, baby. A leaf and then like it could be like a leaf and then like a moon or some shit. That's very like
She does moon rituals for her plants.
yeah,
What
absolutely
if
she
it's like
does. Honestly,
what
I
if
want
it's
to
like
get into
a
moon rituals.
that quarter mushroom circle at my apartment?
Yeah.
It immediately got mowed down the next day.
No. Okay, it's a good thing you didn't put your dice out there.
I know. I thought about it. But I'm pretty sure the people of
That's
this
so
apartment
tragic.
complex already think I'm incredibly strange. So
They probably already low key think you're a witch.
it's true.
That's just kind of the energy you're giving them.
Cool. I've done her jewelry. Now I'm done. It's your turn.
Great. Okay. You're in charge of telling the story now because I'm done talking about the U Village.
The ovelage?
The Ya Village.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I
Okay.
just am
Let's
refusing
talk
to
about
draw
the
a
Ya
character
village.
this week.
Are you drawing her storefront?
Yeah, which is unusual for me because normally I find drawing humanoids to be much easier than truly anything else. But here we are. I'm inspired.
Inspired. Okay. Let's talk about this neighborhood. I really do think it's U Village inspired. Um,
Yeah, but in like a nice like Bay Area suburb. The lawns are too manicured.
yeah. So, but here's the deal is that I feel like the U Village is a weird mix of like four white moms and then four white college girls. Do you know what I mean? Like there's an age
That is the energy,
diff
isn't it?
yeah. And so Emerald Store is very much for the college girls, you know?
Maybe the social media manager also does palm readings though. Right?
Maybe. Yeah, I just feel like it's like a weird like It's definitely that vibe. I would say that it's like palm readings. And maybe, okay, I don't know if the people who are like really into like tarot and palm readings and all that stuff genuinely believe in it. I don't know.
Some people do, some people don't. Um,
Okay. I
that's
feel
the
like
energy that I get.
I feel like the wealthy patron that hired her genuinely believes in it. And that's the problem.
Hello?
So like she
Oh, okay, there.
sorry, I needed to drink water.
Okay,
um
I thought your sound cut out for a second there, and I was like, uh oh, it's happening again.
no. So I think like what happens is she's like, "Oh yes, I can definitely make this potion that you speak of." And then she just gives her a repackaged standard potion. Do you know what I
Hmm.
mean? And she's
Yes.
like, "No, I thought that you could actually do this witchy stuff," which I guess she's magical, so she can do some witchy stuff, but not like what the alchemist can do is very limited with their potions.
Hmm.
So it's not like she can make other things, you feel?
Yeah, I really do.
So then she has to go find some ingredient or relic or whatever. And then obviously shitty teen is there because they love plants and not because they believe in what's happening. And then the social media manager maybe does like special, it's like a every every first Thursday of the month we do palm readings or something. You feel?
I absolutely do, yes.
And that's the vibe of this store. I feel like the store needs a name, but we're bad at naming things.
It's definitely
We did.
Emerald's Emporium. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're right. We did name this character Emerald Degrassi. Um, and I'm upset
It's
about it.
Emerald's Elixir Emporium.
Yes,
Done.
Emerald's Elixir Emporium. Um, what? I'm just trying to think about where they would have to adventure, because like if they're in the U Village, for example. What's around is more city, you know? It is
Well, they
just
could
more.
always just leave the city, you know what I mean?
It's true.
Like, part of the
Go
adventure
to
is
the
like
moon.
leaving home.
Totally fair. Do we think Emerald's family knows what she does?
Yes.
Do we
Well, they
think
have
they
to have sent
approve?
her to college, right?
What if she's a college dropout, though?
Shit, that's really good.
Like, she went to the college that, of this, like, college town shopping area, she went to the college associated with it, was like, this is stupid and I can scam people. And then dipped and then opened
Yeah,
this.
that feels good. Yeah, that
And
feels right.
that's also why she lives above the shop. Is because she's not on college housing anymore.
Do we think her parents think she's still in college?
That's what I think. Her
Sorry,
parents
I'm
still
just
think she's
thinking
in.
about DJ Starstruck again.
An absolute unhinged movie. Oh my god. I dropped out of college to become a DJ. I went to, what was it, MIT early? One of
MIT
them.
early, yeah.
I went to MIT early and then I left and became a DJ. And
DJ.
The only reason I'm financially stable is because I got Facebook stock as a gift when it was just starting up.
Honestly, the dream though,
I mean,
to just be financially stable from being lucky. Fuck.
wouldn't that be nice?
Leave a comment in the chat if you also agree.
Oh my goodness. Unhinged. We're unhinged.
I'm looking at you, one other viewer.
Do you also wish to be financially stable? Leave a
Bad
comment.
news, we don't know how to help you with that.
Yeah, truly. What else?
Duplicate
Oh, you know
selection.
what? Maybe her social media manager is still in college.
Yeah, I think so.
And so when her parents come and visit, they like hang out in her dorm and pretend that they're roommates. Um what else? What else? What else? Is now the appropriate time for me to talk about my favorite infused items?
Yes,
Oh wait, also she can be proficient in firearms.
that feels right. Maybe her folks are like country folk,
It's true.
and they were
They're
excited
like,
because their
"Wow, we're
kid is
so
like
proud of Emerald for
for like
going to
going to the big
college."
city in the college big city. Was that anything?
Oh.
This
Okay,
looks
let's look at
wildly uneven. I think I need grid lines.
It's always sad when you need grid lines. Okay,
It is
let's talk
actually
about my
even.
favorite.
Weird. Sorry,
I think it's
continue.
that middle window panel that's
This one
like
right
off
here,
center.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna. Nope, it's
Okay.
worse. Okay.
Here are some of my favorite artificer infusions, whether or not she can actually have them. I just like the idea of propulsion armor. You do have to be 14th level, so like not this character. um, but you get gauntlets, which can deal 1d8 force damage on a hit, and you can throw them.
Oh, that's
You get an
beautiful.
you get an increase to speed of 5 feet, which is always nice. Um, and the armor can't be removed against your will. Also, if you get any of your limbs, if any of your limbs end up missing, the armor replaces them. They just grow them back.
Oh, that feels very armor smith artificer
I think it's a way to get the armor stuff without being an
without
armorer.
dipping into armors.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. Armor of Tools is fun flavor wise. I don't really think I would ever use it necessarily,
It's funny though.
but it's really funny. Basically, you can have tools integrated into a suit of armor. Uh, um, yeah, I feel like it's also something that you can like give to somebody else, right? Like whoever is wearing it has to use their intelligence modifier, but like you can be like, hey, I made you your own thieves' tools. They're yours now, and then give them to that person. This one's really fun. It does require you to be 6th level, but Boots of the Winding Path, as a bonus action, you can just teleport up to 15 feet.
Those are a great item. I really like those.
It's really cool. Um, I feel like would be a great option for her at 6th level.
Yeah,
Because I don't
especially
think
if you
she has a
need to like move around the battlefield to like help heal people and things like that.
yeah, and I also don't think that she has like a ton of bonus actions that she does. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because for some artificers, it doesn't make sense. So, like the Battlesmith Artificer, you use your bonus action to command your Steel Defender, so it doesn't really make sense to get something else that is a bonus action thing.
Mm-hmm.
But for the Alchemist, it's like, well, what other bonus action are you gonna do? So, and like if you're gonna use Healing Word, you might as well just use your Healing Elixir because it's better than Healing Word, and then save your bonus action to teleport so you're not in melee range.
This is very true, actually.
Like it just makes a lot of sense.
Excellent strategy. Congratulations on this strategy.
I'm very smart. I do lots of strategy.
Don't say it like
That's not
that.
it's not true.
That ain't it.
And then there's also just like useful things where you can get like a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls or like +1 to AC. It's
A
that kind of
balloon
stuff.
just floated through our yard.
Huh.
Weird.
Like a birthday party balloon?
No, just like go. I mean, yes, it's like a white.
Maybe?
It's just like a plain white balloon.
Do you think someone's having a photo shoot?
It's possible. Oh, you know what?
Feel-
It might be actually. There's an arts festival happening right now.
Oh.
It's probably from that. Now that I think about it, it's actually pretty cool. There's a place that sells these like really beautiful like handmade earrings and stuff that I might go buy from them because they're like $65-$75, and that's like
Oh, that's pretty
pretty
good.
reasonable for like they're like dress earrings. They're not like, you know.
They're not like every day.
Well, I mean, you could wear them every day
They
and
could
they'd be
be.
beautiful, but like they're not like the quality that you would necessarily find in like a department store. They're like really nice.
That's good. Support local
And I
artists.
love to support a local artist, especially especially a non-white one. What?
Whoa, that's huge. That is
Yeah,
huge.
it actually is, especially in Palo Alto. Oh, there was also this incredible statue that was a dude riding a rooster, but it was clearly the statue was cock. Like the rooster was at his pelvis.
Oh my
And I'm here for
goodness.
that blatant energy, honestly.
Incredible work.
I feel like if you're gonna be phallic, that's the only way. Uh
Incredible work. Okay. Another really good artificer infusion is the homunculus servant.
Oh, I love the homunculus servant.
So she definitely has one.
What do we think the
Um,
homunculus takes its form as, though?
what's like witchy? Like what contributes to the nature witch energy?
I mean, cats are famously witchy.
That's true.
Maybe just like a walking mushroom. Is that unhinged?
No, I think that's good. I think that's really good. I do think it's a walking mushroom. And I feel like it like sits in the windowsill or something to like attract customers or whatever.
It's like an aesthetic mushroom, though, just to be clear.
Yeah. It's not like what actual mushrooms look like. It's that
It's like
like
freakishly
toadstool.
symmetrical. Yeah.
It's like that toadstool, freakishly symmetrical. I do feel like it has like a wide brim though. I feel like that's fun.
Yeah, to protect itself from the sun.
Yeah. Anyways, homunculus. Um, it's kind of like a familiar, kind of, but you know, it can get destroyed, and then you have to pay to get it back.
I mean,
But it
that's how the
has,
familiar works too, right?
do you have to pay? I don't remember how much
Mm-hmm.
Find
It's like
Familiar is.
10 gold pieces worth of stuff.
Homunculus is 100, so
Okay, so an order of magnitude different.
Yeah. But the homunculus has a ranged attack. It's not that much. It's 1d4 plus your proficiency bonus. Um,
it's also not
but
0 though. Like,
yeah. But also the homunculus has evasion.
oh shit, really?
Yeah, it has evasion.
That's huge. How much HP does it have?
1 plus intelligence plus the artificer level.
Oh, okay, so it's much beefier than Find Familiar also, because Find Familiar is typically like a
Familiar
1
is
HP
1.
construct, yeah.
Yeah. 1 hit and it's over.
Which, like, same. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and so like a familiar, you can channel magic through it. So you can do the like you can give a touch spell to the homunculus to give to somebody else as their reaction.
that is hype, actually.
But I do think that it requires your bonus action to tell them what to do. Let me
I mean,
double
it's
check.
mildly annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. Oh, they could also have like a cute little frog, like a really round frog.
Oh, really round frog.
That's like a witchy thing, right?
That
I
is
love
a witchy
frogs.
thing. Frogs are so good. They have a frog with a mushroom hat.
Yep, done. That's hilarious.
I really should print those shirts. I made that design so long ago.
It's hilarious. Also, I would wear it just for the record.
Yeah, I just need to buy shirts. Anyways, off topic. Um Something that's just useful is the mind sharpener.
Fuck yeah, that is like just genuinely a useful thing.
Yeah, basically if you fail a concentration check, you can expend one of the 4 charges to not
Yeah, and you can
to
just make
not.
a new one each morning, so it's like such a low stakes thing.
Mhm. Or well, so I feel like if you don't remake the infusion, it says you regain 1d4 expended charges at the next day. But you could probably just dismiss it and make a new infusion if you don't have other infusions to make, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, you can only
Um
have a maximum of so many items infused anyway.
I think it's like 2 at this level.
Yeah.
Or maybe even 1.
I don't
It's not a
remember.
lot.
It's really not a lot.
Because I made an 8th level character sheet and I had 3, I think. So it's not a ton. Um Obviously replicate magic item is a classic.
I love that one too. Especially if like
You can like it is what it tells you. You can replicate certain magic items. So, alchemy jug, bag of holding, all good stuff. Cap of water breathing. Um and then at higher levels you get more fun magic items. Like boots of elven kind.
the boots of Elvenkind are huge also.
Cloak of the manta ray, also an option.
Another great one.
I love like flavor wise, I love Cloak of the Manta Ray, but you have to be in a very specific campaign for it to be useful.
Yeah, but it's hilarious when it is.
The Mavericks Chronicle. Everything I re-listened to that recently. Everything about that is wild.
I think Froge sits in this windowsill here.
I agree. This is a cute little shop front.
Thank you.
Harold has decided to come and join me and be annoying as fuck.
Okay, I need to zoom
Also,
in to
yeah.
teeny tiny smile.
There's also just like useful things like resistant. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Oh, that's a friend. Honestly, this is why most people come to this shop. The college girls want to take photos with him.
I know this is
He's
not
so
how frog
cute.
limbs work, but it
He's
is in
so
this world.
cute.
This is my
I
best
mean,
work
he
to
it
date.
is a homunculus, so it is mechanical and not, you know. Cool. I mean, there's other things like resistance armor, which just gives you resistance to a certain type of damage. Like you can choose a type of damage to be resistant to. So, fun
That is
stuff.
very, very useful in certain campaigns. Like if you're about to enter a volcano, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Oh shit. As a high elf, you just get a cantrip from the wizard spell list.
oh, really?
Yeah, you can just choose a cantrip from the wizard spell list.
Hilarious. The wizard spell list is massive, also.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like she just has like prestidigitation or something though.
Yeah, probably.
Minor illusion maybe to make her like more glamorous or something.
Minor illusion is a great spell, though. I can't believe that shit's a cantrip.
I love minor illusion. I'm really sad that I only got to use it like once when I had it. But
It
I
is
felt good about
hilarious, though.
I felt really good about my use of minor illusion that one time though. What do you get as a sage?
Couple of
Her background
proficiencies.
is sage. We have not really talked about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you get a couple of proficiencies.
When you attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore, if you do not know that information, you often know where you can get it, like who you can reach out to. So that's kind of nice. I feel like that's like before she dropped out of college, she was really like studious.
Mm-hmm.
Realized that college wasn't for her, dropped it, but can still use it. A bird just flew past the window and Harold ran.
A classic cat moment, honestly.
He's so stupid.
I mean, he is not very bright. God bless him.
He's so stupid. It's incredible.
Just oops.
Wait, what is happening? Oh, those are lights. I was like, what is happening up there?
I,
Oh,
I,
hello.
I goofed. I goofed. God, not this stream having to watch me struggle with fresco.
The stream was watching either one of us struggle, though. Let's be real. Um. Oh, let's talk about the thing that she's going to retrieve to actually like. I feel like the potion that she was actually asked to make is like a life preserving thing, or like a not like life preserving, but like youth preserving.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Like this rich person was like, I would like you to make this youth preserving thing for me, and she was like, well, I'll do it, and then like just took some of her like
Anti wrinkle cream.
anti wrinkle cream, anti wrinkle juice, and put it in a different bottle. It's like, this is specially for you. And then,
I
oh,
mean,
I feel like this. I feel like the sage works really well into like what she actually ends up doing, which is like she goes to search for this thing. She doesn't know where to find it, but because she's a sage and that's her background, she can do
Yeah,
the research to figure
not
out where
only
it
that,
is.
but I do think that the person that originally commissioned this is the big bad.
Absolutely.
And they're somehow like a lich or something. I don't know.
They're a lich that doesn't want to look dead,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
They're a lich that doesn't want to look dead because they don't want people to know that they're a lich. How many of our last few streams have had a lich as a big bad?
I don't know.
A lot.
Definitely DJ Chadbot.
Well, and the one before was also kind of a lich.
What was the one before that?
Grimbo Grumbo and
Oh
his
shit.
clam lover. And his clam lover.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That can't be right.
So all three of our streams since we took a unintentional 2-month break have been about liches.
Look, bitch. Some of us were very, very ill, okay?
I mean, we only plan to be gone for like a month of that, so that's fine.
Summer break.
We have
Everybody
to.
in France just takes off for a goddamn month. Why don't we do that here in the United States, honestly?
You know why we don't do that. Well, my boss did that. Oops. Fuck. Gotta stop. I gotta stop.
Hello, it's me, late stage capitalism. I heard you talking shit.
Anyways.
It's
Yeah,
times
so
like
she uses
these
her
I really
research.
wish I had separated things into separate layers.
Isn't that always the dream? Like, I'm always like, I wish I did this in a different layer.
Like, why did I
And
do
then I
this to
never
myself
do.
like this?
And then I never do.
Tell me why.
Oh, I feel like what happens is that she uses her research knowledge to figure out where she needs to go, but then her social media manager is like,
Did you ever even stop to question why the fuck we're on this mission?
I mean, yes, but then her social media manager also enables.
Yeah.
She's like, we're going to promote this as you doing a tour or something.
Oh, true. You're so right. The
Like a
social media
traveling
manager
market.
is like, this is definitely dangerous, but if we're gonna do it, we might as well really do it.
Let's make some money so that if this still goes south, we have something to fall back on.
And that's how her parents find out she's not in college anymore.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
Oh my god, what if the thing that she needs is grown on like her parents' farm?
Fuck. It definitely
Right?
is, though, right?
And it's like part of her family's super secret recipe for some like something recreational, like beer or something.
Oh my god, she comes from a family of brewers. That's extremely
Wouldn't that be
good.
funny?
Yeah, that's extremely good, actually. This is a great background story. This could have been bad. This could have been really bad based on how the
It
stream
started out
started.
pretty bad.
It started out rough as fuck. We named her Emerald Degrassi. And I'm forcing you to share the blame on this one, despite the fact that it was mostly me.
I feel like her family's last name is like Greengrass or something.
Yeah, it's probably something quaint as fuck. And she was like, no, let me choose a rich people last name.
Yeah, I feel like her family is like I don't know how much of D&D like race politics we want to actually play into, so maybe not. With the high elves thing, I don't really want to play into that actually.
It's
Um
possible that her family are like kind of outcasts in the high elf world because they went into brewing instead of like high magic.
yeah. And I think the rest of her family they are alchemists. Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
they're not wizards.
Yeah, and they are really smart. They just happen to not be of the academic variety.
Yeah. They do brewing. They live on a farm. She never stuck around long enough to know about their brewing, I think. Like what the family recipes are or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because she expressed a desire to go to college, then dropped out of college, then didn't come back, then opened.
Yeah, and the thing is, her parents accept her no matter what, and that's part of the sort of
The
growth
growth
healing
progress.
process of this story is that her parents are like, oh, why didn't you tell us that you dropped out? Like, we could have sent you some money. We would have supported the store. Like, we would have been investors in Emerald's Elixir Emporium. Like, we love what you're
Yeah.
doing, honey.
We would have put our beers in your stores.
It's a franchising opportunity.
It's a family franchise.
Yes, queen.
Boss bitch work.
That's how it works, right?
I'm so tired.
Is that how families work? Tell me.
I'm so tired.
I couldn't possibly imagine why. Is this stream toxic for you?
Uh, simply can't.
This lamp is higher than the other lamps.
This is a really cute storefront, though. I just
Thank
spoke into
you.
my water bottle. That may have
I'm
been a little
just
cursed.
like kind of mostly
Making
it's
shapes until it looks nice.
yeah, it's mostly just patterning, and then like maybe if I actually render this later, my life will be a little easier.
Maybe I should just get into drawing storefronts. I like doing patterns.
It's actually kind of soothing, no lie. Like this is fucking way easier than drawing a character.
Yeah, I mean, I love making patterns, so maybe I should start doing that.
Don't get me wrong, internet, I love drawing characters, but just like sometimes you need to just like fucking empty your brain and draw a series of rectangles.
It's true. Tis true.
I'm wondering if there's another window in this space here or if it's like a potion.
Sorry, which space? Oh, a big
No, I think it's
tacky
another
potion.
window. I think it's another window. It looks so ugly otherwise.
Big tacky potion. I mean, maybe it's a window and then inside is like a. This is maybe too much, but like a fun, like hanging decorative potion or something.
Oh, interesting.
You can also ignore me and not do that. It could have potion fairy lights.
I'm not drawing potion fairy lights. Do you even understand how much work that would be?
I do think there are potion fairy lights in the main store, though.
Absolutely. I'm just not going to draw them. I fucking categorically
Yes,
refuse.
for sure, for sure. Um, did we say that Shitty Teen was a sorcerer?
Yeah, we can make them something else though.
No, I think that's good.
But I just feel like in terms of like trust fund kids, sorcerer makes so much sense.
Right. And then I also think if they're like in a community of high elves, for them to be a sorcerer amongst wizards is pretty funny too. Incredible. Do we think that social media manager is like bestie from home?
Maybe, actually.
Best friends to lovers?
There's a Hannah Montana song about this, right?
I'm sure there is.
And or Taylor
Hannah
Swift and
Montana.
or both.
God. Hannah Montana was iconic.
Actually.
I genuinely don't remember what happens in that show, so if something problematic happens, I don't endorse it. But
Definitely something problematic happens. It's old Disney. Like what?
you right, but I don't know what that thing is because I don't remember anything that happened.
I do think that actually they do have a rooftop garden.
Oh my goodness. They have a community garden at the top, or like
No, it's not open to the community. That would be wild. But there is like a garden up here.
I feel like they
Like a
offer
little
like
tree.
gardening classes, but they're like not useful. Do you know what I mean? They're like
Yes.
urban gardening workshops.
The phrase urban gardening makes me clench.
I mean,
I'm not
I
opposed to urban
mean,
gardening, mind you. It's just generally reserved for a certain class of people.
yeah,
At
and
least
she's
in my
cosplaying
area,
as
it
that.
is.
She's cosplaying as that class of
Cosplay!
person. Hello.
The way you called it cosplaying is hilarious.
Is it not?
No, it absolutely is. It's just really funny. Okay, I'm done.
Incredible.
This is it. It's pretty fucking good though. I'm pleased with
That is
myself.
very good, honestly.
My best work yet on this stream. Besides, of
Not a
course, Aaron the
character.
Aarakocra.
Unhinged. That was so unhinged. Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Let's
Oh
look at the
wait, let's
grifter
bring it out.
shithead.
Let's bring it out. Hold on, let me.
The most important thing in the world.
Hello, we made a grifter, but honestly, she's not even that much of a grifter because she's grifting the rich, so I feel okay about it.
She's on the grifter actually playable. Right.
Yeah.
I feel
Well,
like she
she's
has
not
to
really
be.
that playable either, to be honest with you.
Well, she's a support class, and I feel like we don't give support classes enough like playability. Like, do you know what I mean?
I think Kendra is more grifter than we made her, to be honest. Or them.
I think the only
Is it
reason
a
she's
they
there
them?
is because she's actually kind of playable, but we should move her down.
I think there. And then we can put deselect, god damn it. What did we name this person? Emerald. Oh, that's not the right.
How could you forget?
Look. Is that correct? Yeah, that's kind of correct.
Try to figure out which pen it was.
Why does this look crazy? Yeah. Why can't I write today? Christ.
Oh, hello.
Oh, what is happening to me? I think this is the wrong pen.
Do you have your smoothing all the way up?
What if I use... No, I don't actually, which is the strange part.
Huh. Usually
That's
it's
it,
because
that's it,
usually when
that's
I
it.
write it's because I turn the smoothing up too high.
I figured it out. I found the right thing. I found the right settings. Okay.
Cool.
Wow. I can't believe we've made it. We really did it, team. All right. Next week we're gonna draw our incredible new D&D characters. Strap in. They're wild. Thank you to the one other person who watched this stream. And I just want you to know that we see you and we appreciate it's got to be the same person every week, and we appreciate you, and we hope one day you feel like chatting us in the chat. All right. Bye internet.
Bye.